When a craving strikes midday or gets you right before bed, it can take all sorts of self-control to ignore them. Snacking can be difficult when trying to stick to a particular diet because it can be hard to know what food are suitable and which are probably better to skip without consulting the ingredient list or doing a Google search. But you don't have to ignore those cravings completely. All you have to do is to snack smarter. Instead of reaching for that bag of potato chip or a cookie dough like ice cream and hoping it fits into your diet plan, there are plenty of easy snack options that will feed whatever cravings you're facing. Now, eating a healthy snack can also provide a quick boost of energy that can help workers power through the rest of their day. Snacks that are rich in protein and fiber, such as nuts or yogurt, can help to keep workers feeling full and satisfied for longer periods of time, reducing the likelihood of snacking on less healthy options or experiencing mid-afternoon crashes. Snacking can also help to improve mood and reduce stress. Eating and something delicious and satisfying can also provide a quick boost of pleasure that can help to improve overall mood and reduce stress level. This can lead to greater job satisfaction and improved performance at work. And it's always very important because hunger can distract you from getting your work done most of the time. You know, when you're talking about snack, trust me, when you are at home, probably if anybody who is at home right now can easily go in and make something in the kitchen and have their lunch ready. But then for people who are in the office this afternoon, it's always so difficult when you have a particular assignment that you need to make sure that everything is done on time and you don't even have time to take care of yourself or go out for your lunch. You know, snack can help you, it helps boost your mood, it helps in keeping you agile and of course energetic to make sure that your work is being done at the right time. But all you need to do, just as I said earlier, is to snack properly. You have to snack smart. You have to be a smart snacker so you don't end up eating something that doesn't add up to your health. So today we rounded up some healthy snacks that help feed the hunger when even the worst cravings strike. These snacks are packed with a good stuff, which means they have other added benefits and are good for your health too, making them all more pleasurable. And today we also bring you some of the healthiest ideas as well that they won't ruin your diet at all, because most of the time we look out for our diet like they are our major concern. What should I eat? Am I adding weight? Is it making me moody? Is it giving me acne on my face? Is it making me weak? You know, we tend to ask ourselves so many questions because we've learned that we have to make sure that our health is always on check. You know, I say it all the time, health is wealth, and nobody wants to take advantage of that. We don't want to see ourselves in the hospital or maybe being all lazy at work. And so your boss will say, this is a lazy staff or something like that. We want to avoid that as much as possible. And that's why today we rounded up some of the best things we want to share with you to keep you agile, active, and boost your energy at work. I am Chunk Annabelle Joseph, and welcome to Lunch Global today. If you have never been on this program, then you are missing so much more because it is interesting. Trust me, this is just the tip of an iceberg. So just stay tuned. We'll be back shortly after the break. Welcome back from the break and welcome to Lunch Global today. If you're just catching up with us, thank you for joining us for the first time. And anything you want to share with us at all based on what we're going to be talking about today, remember, I said we're going to be looking out for a snack today, especially when you are at work and you are helpless and you don't know what to eat at all, because sometimes we don't even know what we want to put in our stomach. And today we decide to make it so easy for you. This a snack you can as well make from your home. They are quite easy to make. You can make them from home, pack them and bring them to work. And of course, you can also buy them around easy. You don't have to go to a restaurant, wait for the queue or wait for them to attend to you. You can just get them around. It can be fruit, it can be nuts, and so much more. So starting today, we'll be looking at apples with peanut butter. I know some people are like, how do I eat apples with peanut butter? Trust me, if you've not tried it, then you should. But for people who love to eat garden eggs with peanut butter, it's just similarly, just that this even tastes better. Now, hearing apples are good for you isn't anything new. Apples have a reputation for keeping the doctor awake, so we already know they are full of health benefits. Apples are rich in a fiber called pectin, which Insider explains can be with your guts, health, and immune system. But do you know that chewing require what eating apple is also beneficial? And according to the Everyday Health, chewing actually helps make you feel fuller, faster, because you are taking your time eating rather than sacrificing it and not really enjoying it. Funny how this works. So we say leave the skin on and get that extra amount of chewing going. Peanut butter can also keep you staying full for a longer amount of time. When enjoyed in controlled amount, peanut butter is a great healthy snack with lots of protein, says WebMed. So, which can also help keep you energetic. When apples are dabbed with peanut butter, you have a snack that is sweet and nutty without having you worry about ruining your diet. Now, the bottom line here is that apple and peanut butter combo is a classic snack that's delicious and nutritious. Both apples and peanuts are loaded with nutrients that promote your health in a variety of ways, including reducing inflammation, promoting heart health, and controlling blood sugar level. And remember, I said the combination, the combo, there's sweet and there's nutty. And don't forget, when you are eating nuts, or let me say peanut butter, which we call granules, you have to make sure that you eat in a moderate quantity. You don't have to load yourself with a whole of peanuts, because now you need to regulate your diet. You need to control what you eat. You need to control the fat that gets into your body, in as much as it's quite healthy for you. And you need to snack on that snack, then you have to make sure that you have portion control, especially when it comes to the peanut butter. But trust me, if you've not tried this snack, it's one of the best ever. When you try it, you're going to just say, Annamel, thank you for this day, because it is quite delicious. And that is a promise, like I'm telling you this for free. Moving on, we'll be looking at string cheese. This is another simple on-the-go snack option, is string cheese. Since it comes in a wrapper, it's easy to throw a string cheese in your bag to enjoy it later on. Just peel off the plastic and you're good to go. When you check out the nutritional label on string cheese, you will notice it has fewer calories than other cheeses, but these little sticks still provide plenty of protein to help feed that hunger. And remember, protein helps you regulate hunger. It manages hunger. That's why most of the time when you eat more protein, you tend to feel hungry lesser. So when choosing a string cheese for a snack, stick with those made with mozzarella cheese, which can have less salt and saturated fat that other options don't have. String cheese is great on its own, but can also be accompanied by other items. Whole wheat cracker are a good option when you're looking for a crunchier bite, or try pairing your string cheese with a side of fruit such as maybe grape or strawberries or blueberries or blackberries to help give you its picnic feel. These are things you can make a combo. It depends on how you want it. You can, like, if I were you, I would like to just try it with, just have options. It's always interesting when you try things. You know, most of the time we make emphasis like, oh, when you've not tried this, you need to try it. When you've not eaten this, that doesn't mean, well, the other person didn't die, so why not try it? It's always interesting. and good. And you know, the feel is there. You might eat it and you might not enjoy it, but what you don't try, when you don't try it, you won't really know how it feels or what it feels like. You can only ask questions, and when you ask me, I'll tell you, it's delicious, I love it. And it might not suit what you like exactly. So all the time, when you see something and it's looking appealing to your eyes, then give it a try, because you might end up falling in love with it even more than the person who introduced you to that particular food. And besides, they were talking about snack. Most of us love to snack. Some people snack on small chops like meat pie, spring roll, samosas, puffs, and other people snack on chocolates, which is almost not healthy, not all the time. And some people snack on other things. Some people snack on popcorns. Well, we're looking at popcorn as well. So popcorn is a great snack, and you don't even have to be sitting in a movie theater to enjoy it. Actually, it's probably better if you don't, as a large popcorn at your favorite theater can contain almost 1,000 calories, which is more than your daily dose of sodium. So while we might associate popcorn with a giant tube of the buttery stuff, the popcorn you should really be snacking on is a healthier version made in the comfort of your home. Air popped it and go easy on the seasonings. Popcorn is high in fiber, explains the American Heart Association, which helps make you feel fuller and may lower the risk of heart diseases. And when you make popcorn at your home, it can also be low in calorie depending on how you choose to top it. So you can enjoy eating the snack without having to worry about overdoing it. Dress up your popcorn with a touch of sea salt, chili lime seasoning, or a little cinnamon sugar to achieve the flavor you love. I personally do not like popcorn, and that's because I don't eat it. I eat it, but most of the times when you eat it, it's either it's too salty or it's too sugary, or there's just something about it. Yeah, there are places when you go, their popcorn is superb, but at all times, you know, I keep on saying that when you make your food in your own kitchen and how you want to make it of your home, you are sure that you're going in with the right seasoning, with the right amount of whatever seasoning you want to use to dress it up. And of course, you're going to make sure that whatever it is you're using to make that popcorn is super clean, because we need to be intentional about our hygiene, which oftentimes we can easily neglect. But oh, it's something that I'm going to boil, or I'm cooking it, whatever it is, it will cook and the germs are going to go. Now, this is Nigerian mentality. Some people will just decide to be like, oh, let's just make our vegetable. Oh, I forgot to wash the vegetable. Okay, besides, it's going to cook, it's going to boil well, so the germs are gone. What if there are maggots inside? Sorry, but I have to mention, what if there are other things inside? What if there's a wrong vegetable that find its way into that vegetable? So you need to know that you have to be intentional when it comes to your health, when it comes to choosing what you make for yourself, choosing when it comes to even keeping your kitchen and your space very clean, because kitchen needs to be superb. Your kitchen needs to even glitter and look shinier than your bedroom. Yes, because that is where you make your food. That is what goes into your mouth down to your stomach, and then whatever goes in there, it also affects your health. So make sure that it goes in perfectly. It affects you maybe to gain weight or to lose weight or to fall sick. It's just so much more. It's just beyond having that food, eating it, satisfying your hungers, and then satisfying your cravings and all of that. It is genuinely beyond that. Moving on, we'll be looking at granola bars. Now, granola bars can be made so easy. In fact, I know how to make granola bars. I remember then, okay, there's a way I make this. Maybe I'll bring my walnuts, my granules, and make them. Oh, well, I used to use sugar that year, but then I got to realize that, okay, too much of sugar is very, very bad, because it can be very, very sweet, and you have to make sure that you regulate that. So if you're craving something sweet that will actually fill you up, certain granola bars might just do the trick. Plus, they are the perfect on-the-go snack when you are out and about on a walk, a hike, or exploring your town. Packed with delicious ingredients like peanut butter, roller oats, chocolate, and seeds. Granola bars are the perfect treats when you when your sweet tooth has gotten a hold of you. Now, Women's Health says these bars are wholesome and rich in fiber, providing a great snack for anyone looking for a healthier option. Personally, I am a big fan of the homemade almond. You know, I said that this is like their energy bars, and they are sweet but chewy, and they are full of protein. So you have to be mindful of which granola bar you choose, as some compact with sugar and lots of carbs. Now, let me not just say sugar, I mean lots of sugar and lots of carbohydrates. Luckily, you'll be able to tell this apart from the healthier version pretty easy. So instead of being made with natural and raw ingredients, the label will have added sugar and sweeteners. So anytime you are buying your granola bars, just be intentional about checking your label. So yes, checking the label and checking the ingredients. And this brings me to how we go out to buy things and we don't even check what we buy. So a little story for you. Yesterday I went to a store to buy something. I want to mention the thing I went to buy because I didn't even read it. So after I got whatever I bought, it looks as though that was what I went to buy, but I wasn't intentional. I didn't even read it. I didn't even check. When I go home, I unsealed the pack, and when I opened it, I realized that that was not even what I was supposed to get. How do I start from? It was entirely not what I wanted, but I was not intentional about even checking what I am buying. So most times when you go out, or every day, every time when you go out to buy, if there are things you really know you're comfortable with and you always buy them, when you go, maybe you buy a packet of spice and you know that that's a particular brand you buy, it's okay. If you go, you can just pick it up because you already know what is packed inside. But anytime you are changing to a different spice and making instance with a spice, right? So if you are buying a different spice, make sure you also read and go through, because sometimes some people, maybe people who are making food for, or people who stay with you, or people who are coming to your space, some are diabetic, some are asthmatic, some are just having medical concerns, and some might have allergy, and those things that trigger their allergies are content in that ingredient, in that particular spice, I mean. So you have to make sure that you read whatever instruction, the ingredients. I know it's not easy. What if I'm buying like 100 things in the market or in the store? Does that mean that I should read everything? Yes, you should read everything. And besides, some of these things, you're so familiar with them, you know them from the past, and then you are already comfortable with it because like they are your measure on the go, because you are aware of them already. So please, all the time, you have to make sure that you are intentional about what you buy. You check the label, check the expiring date. In fact, check the NAFDAC number, because sometimes those things are not even registered. So what if something happens to you? How will they find the brand? Who are they going to hold responsible? So you have to be intentional about anything you buy, and especially for snack, because these are things that almost all the time when you find yourself at work, you might want to have it in your drawer or beside you on your handbag, and they are your on the go. You might just put your hand in your bag or in your drawer, and then you go in with them, and you forget to check the major things you are supposed to look out for. Please don't forget to do that all the time. This is just a reminder, and I had to take my time to make that emphasis. Moving on, we'll be looking at hummus. Now, this particular hummus, I love it. You know, when you go to like a Lebanese kitchen, there's this bread that comes with the hummus, and it's just so delicious. I don't know how people feel about it, but this is my on-the-go snack. Like, I love it. I'm not a really snack person, especially when it comes to meat pie. I can't just go out and say I just want to buy meat pie. That's so not me. But when it comes to granola bars, it comes to all the nice biscuit, the chocolate biscuit, it comes to hummus, I am a #1 fan. Now, these hummus are packed with healthy dietary fiber, and hummus is a nutritional or nutritious snack that will get the job done right away. And by the job, we mean feeding that hunger. Hummus are made with chickpeas, a powerful legume that offers incredible health benefits on its own. Now, the Cleveland Clinic explained chickpeas can offer protection against things like heart disease and diabetes. Hummus is also made with other impressive ingredients, including olive oil and garlic, which can help with inflammation. Remember yesterday we were talking about garlic, how garlic is very important. Olive oil is just the perfect oil. It can just be there, you can eat it, and it doesn't really affect you like, it doesn't really affect you like that. But everything, everything, I say everything, you have to eat everything in moderation. Don't just eat it just because say, oh, it's good for you. Garlic, it helps you in inflammation. And you want to eat a whole bunch, like a whole, that big white back of garlic. You just want to eat everything found in it. I didn't say that. So if you find yourself in the hospital, you shouldn't blame me for that. And with hummus, it's good for you. And while hummus is good for you, what you pair it with may not always be. We know how tempting it is to load up on bread or cracker, which are fine in moderation. But if you're looking for a healthier, low-carb snack option, you might want to stick with a side of cut-off veggies like celery and carrot sticks. Another option is to enjoy a mix of veggies and pita bread, so you get the best of both worlds. Now, the best bread you can eat this is pita bread. Some people can eat it with crackers, but the best option is the pita bread. And if you find yourself in any of the Lebanese kitchen, trust me, it comes like that, and it's very, very, very delicious. And we're going to be looking at kale chips. I asked myself that question: how can I just sit down and I'm eating kale chips? What is going on? Well, there are a lot of options, so you can pick from either of it. You can decide to go in with all. You can decide to try any of it, and then anyone that sits for you, then that is your perfect on the go. Now, kale is known for being one super green, and we can't argue with that. With all its health benefits, including the possible protection against cancer and type 2 diabetes, plus the ability to help support a healthy heart. Kale is a vegetable you shouldn't say no to. Eating kale for dinner is great, but so is chewing down on it during snack time. We love kale chips because they are the healthier option when craving a crispy snack. Note says that these crispy leafy greens can help add energy to your day, and since they are low in calorie, you can go all in and enjoy as many as you like without concerns about your diet. And another good thing about kale chips, they are super easy to make. All you have to do is bake them in the oven with your favorite seasoning. Can't go wrong with the classic sea salt and garlic, and of course the voila. So it's easy to make. Put them in your oven, just bake them. Yes, they might just come out crispy. They are vegetable, but you can put anything. It's just as if you're eating a salad, but this time around you're eating a dry salad. But then when you don't try it, you won't know. I know you're wondering, how do I eat that? Like, is that even possible? But trust me, when you try it, it's going to perform the magic. Now, last on the list is my favorite of all time. I know you're wondering, because every day I must have a favorite. I always go in with it. Yeah, I'm selfish, just take it. But I love it. It's watermelon. Watermelon keeps you energetic. It keeps you hydrated. It just keeps you full. When there's water, even when you don't eat, there's this energy that still sustains you. So there's a reason why watermelon is a sought after refreshing treat during the hot summer month. Healthy Women states that not only is it low in calorie, but it contains a lot of water, and that is up to 92% to keep you hydrated. Hence, why it tastes so good on those really hot and humid days. And that's pretty pink color isn't just for show. The hue comes from the antioxidant lycopene, which has been said to help with the risk of diabetes and cancer. But it doesn't have to be 90 degrees and muggy to enjoy the juicy fruit. Watermelon is great any time of the year as a healthy, taste-quenching snack. Simply slice it up or cut it into cubes and put it in your favorite salad. And in case you are not already sold on eating more watermelon, now Healthline points out this fruit is loaded with vitamin A, B6, and C, and can help keep your skin and skin nice and soft. So if you I always say it like you have to make sure that you take what you are supposed to take, which is super healthy. So you don't miss out on your health. You have to look out for your health because that's the major priority. Now, in addition to everything that we've said, to the individual benefit of snacking, it now provides in your workplace can also help you. You know, I said it. It can also have a positive impact on team morale and collaboration. Having snack available in communal area can encourage workers to take breaks and socialize with other their colleagues, which can also help to build stronger relationship and foster a more positive work environment. However, it's important to know that all snacks are not created equal. I mean, snacking on an unhealthy option such as candy or chip can lead to a sugar crash and decrease productivity. So it's important to choose snacks that are nutrient dense and provide sustained energy through the day. Overall, midday snacking can have a positive impact on workers' productivity to improving focus and concentration, providing sustained energy, improve mood and reducing stress level, and foster team morale and collaboration. So in your workplace, this snack can bring up every other person together to just have this beautiful moment. So for the sake of time, I am putting a stop here today, and we are going to continue again tomorrow as we do like every other day. Thank you for joining me on Lunch Global today. I am still Chunk and Amel Joseph. If you're just catching up with us for the first time, you wouldn't want to miss out here because, man, this is home. This is where you learn and get to know all the deals you are supposed to know. So if you want to share anything with us at all, you can send it on all our social media platforms, and we will be excited and grateful to share your story with every other audience out there today. So enjoy the rest of your day.